CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be. 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 Ekse live. CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be. 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 it's Ekse live.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mama, oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. She the two and with ease in my eyes, mama, you the one I see. Nobody will replace you for me. You give me the head out of read, yeah. She the two and know the sleep. See my mama, she the two and when she see. Every day she go do and no retreat. She go do and cause you know because she's sweet, yeah. Mama, mama, now oh yo. Mama, now oh yo, yeah. Mama, she good oh. Yeah. Mama, she good oh. Yeah. She could carry me go hospital when I sick. She go there with me oh till I sleep. Mama go give her last till I hear. Oh mama, you too, they surprise me. When Christmas come, you gon' make sure we get the best. No matter waiting day your chest, you gon' make sure we no go stress. Oh mama, she the do I know they sleep. See my mama, she the do when she sick. Every day she go do I no retreat. She go do one cause you know because she's sweet. Yeah. Mama, now oh yo. Mama, now oh yo. Yeah. Mama, she good oh. Yeah. Mama, she good oh. Yeah. To the queen oh, way to show this love so pure. We never forget you at all. We go upload you the more. Yeah. To all the queen, oh, way to show this love so pure. We never forget you at all. We go upload you the more. Yeah. She the do I know they sleep. See my mama, she the do when she sick. Every day she go do I no retreat. She go do one cause you know because she's sweet. Yeah. Mama, now oh yo. Mama, now oh yo. Yeah. When you don't get time, you can squeeze, make time. Even when you're sick, you go out to find. Just so we don't lose our smile. Just so we don't lose our smile. She good, oh. Yeah, she good, oh. Yeah,
Mama, we love you. Yes, that was Starah with Mama, a song that is dedicated to all the mothers, all the females, all the sisters in Africa. Welcome to Talk Thursday. This is Ekse Live, the biggest, the baddest, and the most heathen happening show in the motherland. And we'll be keeping you company right through to the hour of 5. My name is Lameli Moon.
And she is Ulwandile Intombi Akazulu. Like Lama has said, we'll be keeping you entertained all the way up to 5 o'clock. Listen, every time we have Talk Thursday, we discuss the most important issues that are happening in our country. Who better to cover the most important issues than Ekse?
Yes. Who better with Ekse and also our resident lawyer? Come on, guys. Come on. Stand up. You know, it's Thursday, so you will be seeing her face a little bit later on. But this face that you're seeing right now, I feel like now they're going to add some spice. You know what it is. Spice. But you're watching Ekse, the biggest, the baddest, as we already said, and the most hip and happening show. Lama forgot to say it, but we are hectic.
9 million times.
Baby.
It's the shade, darling. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, like we always do, we're going to be giving guys the hottest trending news that is happening in South Africa. But other than trending news, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. What is the topic for today?
Today, we are discussing the state of refugees in South Africa. Guys, this is a very serious topic that we'll be talking about, and I feel like you should all come through with notes and pads, notepads and pens, so that you can write everything that we're talking about, because we're going to be giving you some legal advice, because that's what Thursday is about, and we're going to be having an author who's going to be telling us about a story that she researched about. I am uber excited about this.
Yeah, but right now I'm excited about the person that I'm going to be chatting to right now before we head on to some trending news. Starah, welcome to the show. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
What a killer beat. Love it so much. Like I mentioned earlier on, speaking of all the females in the motherland, why was that important for you to touch on that subject?
I just feel like mothers deserve more, and then as we grow up, we don't really do much. So I just feel like I need to write something about them and just like tying them in general, all the mothers around the world. Yeah.
Yeah, you recorded this project of yours, Northstar.
Northstar, yeah.
With Northboi.
Northboi, yeah.
How did that relationship between you and Northboi come about?
Actually, just sliding the DM on Instagram,
Yeah.
and then we just connected. Started working, and we have more stuff coming on. And but it's just dope. Like, it's a cool dude. It's a cool dude. Yeah.
I understand that it was dropped in December 2020. How has the community, the country, the continent received the project? What's the feedback?
Well, it's good so far. I mean, I have an amazing team that I'm working with. So, so far, everybody's receiving it nicely. And, it's just good so far. It's just all love. It's just all love.
Oh, okay, cool stuff. Today, we're discussing the states of status refugees in South Africa. Okay. You grew up in Nigeria. You moved to South Africa. When and why?
I grew up in Nigeria. I moved to South Africa like 2010. And I actually came to study and studying UWC. So, so it's just like, I mean, you just want a good life for yourself, I guess, and you just have to go where you can get that good life, and start afresh and live a good life. You know what I'm saying? So
coming to a country that you're not familiar with, was there any culture shock for you when you landed into the country? What happened?
I think the first one was the first time I heard Afrikaans.
Yeah.
And the first people that spoke it was white people, kind of. I don't want to sound like biased or whatever, but it's just funny, like seeing somebody speak a different language that you don't understand. So that was the first one,
Yeah. What are the highs and the lows for a person that is not originally from South Africa but is living in South Africa today?
That's a difficult question.
What's the greatest thing about being here?
The greatest thing about being here, I mean, it's beautiful, and you have that Ubuntu, like people care and people help you out, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing that I see here.
Yeah, what's the worst thing?
The worst thing is actually when people tell you you need to go back home and stuff. So that's it's really bad.
Give me the scenario. People would come up to you and tell you to go back home. Why? What have you done? Is it I just see you, Starah, right now, and I'm like, dude, go back home. Or is it an interaction that had led to a conversation like that?
Nah, it's not really interaction, but sometimes people would just act weird, but it's just a vibe. Like some people have bad vibes, I guess. And but I mean, I've never had that kind of experiences, but I've seen it, and people have foreign people, my foreign friends told me about their experiences and all that. So I guess everybody with different experiences.
Sure. Back to the music. People want to see you on stage. People want to consume your music. Where do they find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram, Starah Official. I'm on Facebook, Starah. I'm on Twitter, Starah Official. And on all musical platforms, just Starah. Any song, I have lots of songs, so just go straight.
I know Mama and I know Love, but there are many others.
Yeah, I have lots of.
Thank you for coming through. What a nice way to open up the show.
Thank you so much. Thank
right
you so
now,
much.
it's time for us to head on to some trending news with Mona Lisa Msime alongside Ulwandile Indombi Mzulu. Welcome to #Talk Thursday.
Starah opened up the show very well. They've enjoyed rather the first part of the show. But I feel like you guys need to be letting us know what's happening in your life. Remember to hop on our social media pages. It is Ekse_live on Twitter, as well as on Instagram, as well as Ekse Live on Facebook. We want to know if you enjoyed that performance, if you're loving Ekse, you know, if you're just vibing with us.
Like, why would you not vibe with us?
Why would you not vibe
Why
with the
would you
girl?
not vibe with us? But speaking about vibing, you know,
Yes.
now we're going to be vibing with what's happening in the Twitter streets, in the Facebook streets, and in all of the social media platforms. All right, so the tea on the trending news today, there is a schoolgirl that actually, well, rather was wearing not her uniform, right? With Isangoma outfits around it, and the school was like, yo, girl, you gotta bounce, because this is not the school uniform. You signed the code of conduct, and this is not what you're supposed to be wearing. So a lot of people were on the Twitter streets and the Facebook streets upset about all of that and saying, why are we letting the girl out of school? Isn't she there to get education and all of those things? And I mean, I think it's very interesting because a lot of cultural traditions and everything are allowed to come through school and wearing their cultural uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, the Muslimic the Muslimic children would come to Islamic, wearing a hijabi and everything like that. So why are the tables turned right now when it's an African traditional type of vibe? But also at the same time, if you think about it, the school is not entirely wrong because the code of conduct says this is the uniform that you're supposed to be wearing. I feel like if the parents perhaps had called the school and sat them down and said, okay, guys, this is what's happening. Our child has to be wearing these traditional attires and everything like that. Please tell us which channel to go through and is that okay? So that's what's happening right now on the streets.
Actually, guys, it's quite funny for me because Uma and Elisa are supposed to be saying the trending news and then I'm supposed to be commenting, but my queen decided to say the trending news and comment, so I really don't know what to say now.
There's more.
What is more?
I mean, like, guys, there's a lot happening in South Africa right now. So, more trending news.
Thank you.
Okay, not so, I don't know why I'm even laughing, but it's not really a joke. Anything about trending news about today is not a joke at all. Oneli, we reported about Oneli, AKA's fiance, committing suicide and everything like that. That's sad, and unfortunately today was the day that she was laid to rest. It was a funeral today. Close family and friends were there to bury her and say their last goodbyes. Death is just something that's not easy to get used to. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's really not. And then I just think the conversation about it has not been spread out quite well because everybody knows about depression, but they don't know how depression. You can literally be grooving at the club at 9 p.m. and kill yourself at 10 p.m. That's literally how depression works. So please do, guys, if you're facing anything like that, hop on our socials, let us know, get in contact with people who can help you. But right now, though, unfortunately, we're going to have to take a little bit of a breather. But we want you to go on our socials and show us all the love. It is Ekse_live on Twitter, as well as Ekse_live on Instagram, as well as Ekse Live on Facebook. We look forward to hearing from you. Like I've said, we're going to be entertaining you all the way after 5 o'clock. Darlings, you don't want to go anywhere right now, though.
CTV family.